try to weather the early storm against this juggernaut of an offense from UCLA. We're underway here in Sacramento. This is TJ Leaf. Able to come back from that scared late season and ankle injury that looked awfully serious when it happened. He was able to come back and shut him down for about a week. And here he is close to full strength as they begin their tournament bid. Flashes 22-13. An improbable run through their conference tournament, knocking off their bitter rivals and top seed in their conference tournament. Edwin in the championship game, they were 6th seed in that tournament.
This is almost a UCLA home game when you consider 390-some miles from Los Angeles. You look at all this out here.
Thomas Welch, the junior out of Redondo Beach. Beautifully set up by Isaac Hamilton. There's such willing passers, Steve. All of these players so interchangeable and so versatile.
It's contagious because of the launch of the ball. He has guys being able to move the basketball without it. And they take great shots.
Some of the questions about a certain opening this year. 43-year-old Spring Valley, New York native, making his first ever appearance in the NCAA tournament as a head coach.
We talked about the jitters. You see Deon Edwin. 72% free throw shooter, missed both of them early. But the way he got to the line is characteristic of the savviness. We got a couple of shooters in Edwin and Jimmy Hall.
Front defender from Kent State, he put it right on.
I wrote some commentaries yesterday. The great thing about Ball as a passer is that he's just so accurate with it. He puts it right where you want it as a shooter.
And that's helped out Bryce Offer, who had to run the point a lot. And Steve Offer said, I'd love to play with him. Him and Tracy Murray, fantastic shooters. Anybody wants to play with him as a ring passer, he puts it right on the money. You don't have to reach down or up to catch it.
And somebody drilled in him the idea of good pass, good shot.
There he is again, trying to hit
the big and makes you want to run harder. As a shooter, you want to give him space and get into positions where you can catch. And he makes it so easy for you.
Like we used to say back in the day, you love a guy to keep your hands full.
This is Jimmy Hall, their senior from Brooklyn, New York, tough kid. As they inbound here with 12 to shoot. First trip for Kent State into the tournament since 2008. And their 6th all-time appearance. Shot clock down to 2. This is Peterson, freshman. Off target from 3, and UCLA controls.
Peterson in the hall. Kent State guys want to make threes because they're sitting in Jimmy Hall's lap. There's Alonzo Ball showing his offense with his size, getting right to the mid-range and knocking it down.
Ball out of Chino Hills. In front of the high school program that continues with his 2 younger brothers. Kent State's still looking for its first points as we get
So well.
Atlanta is the way he starts the basketball obviously is unconventional, but when he ends, his elbow is at an L and he's following through. That's all you really want.
This is Bryce Offer. No player on this roster benefited more from the arrival of Ball than Offer. All the lumps that kid has taken from the media.
Got that from his dad.
4 different guards have scored already. Offer trying to take it to the rack. This is Avery. Leaf got a fingertip on it. UCLA good defense so far at the start. Ball kind of scored it out of Ball's hands. This is Hamilton. A bit short, rebound Hall. Here come the golden flashes. And there is Hall. So finally the Kent State on the board. It takes them nearly 4 minutes. Ball their leader in points, rebounds, blocks, minutes, field goal percentage, basically every offensive statistical category that exists.
That was deep, 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 and you see the follow through. Being able to get the basketball up and shoot it. He shoots a high percentage. That's a high percentage. When I shoot from the 3.
Gauge the speed, you don't run into the guy. Stutter step a little bit. So you slow down, but you're close enough to challenge. That was just collision.
I like the way the ball started on that side. It skipped to the other side and all the way back around to the same spot for a nice bucket by Welsh.
This is Kevin Zappo, who's checked in for the first time. Into the corner. Three-pointer from Rodnauer, the junior out of Cleveland Heights, off target. So UCLA, the 3 seed in the South, up 13 points. So sneaking behind the defense.
He's pretty athletic as well. We talked about his vision, but you see how high and easy he was up on that play.
Little floater from Walker won't go, follows his own miss, up and under. Just couldn't put it down. Walker gets it back. He'll try from 3. Wally's there, weak side.
No quit in the Golden Flashes. No matter how many spectacular plays they see from UCLA, they're in there scrapping.
So 7 points for Ball. He's yet to miss 3 of 3. About 7.5 minutes gone by. This one advances to take on Cincinnati in a second-round matchup here on Sunday night. This is Hall. Trying to do some work against Welsh. Well played defensively. Alford from deep.
That's the new game right there. That is. Fast break, fire it up.
There was no dribbles. That was his own push and throw ahead by
This is Hall. All the way down to the ball. He's got 6.
And as I said, no quitting. That was Jimmy Hall. Looked like a little bit of playground. Brooklyn, New York.
Out of Brooklyn. Plays high school basketball at St. Anthony under legendary senior we saw earlier. It's G.G. Goleman on the interior. Putting his imprint on this game quickly off the bench.
Well, almost got away with it. Well, he did get away with it. Nevertheless, a nice move on the baseline. Everything has to take a baseline play.
One Bruin we haven't seen yet is Jorge Bogu, the best big man off the bench. With a sprained foot as Kevin Zappo, the junior, able to hit it the other end. Holiday won't go from 3. And the Golden Flash is pushing quickly. Bogu dealing with that foot injury that he sustained in practice on Tuesday. He's been in a walking group this week.
I detect the comfort level. Golden Flashes back into this ball game. It looked like they were so shaky and about to go home.
The jitters are over.
8-2 run by Penn State. Walker's got 5. Ball, the basketball prodigy from Chino Hills in Los Lead at the dozen. Guys, has Kent State figured anything out against this UCLA defense?
I guess they figured that they put their shorts on one leg at a time, but that's about it. I mean, they've had a chance to go at them. They've had some opportunities to make shots, and they missed them. But I think the one thing that they can be confident in is that they can score.
Yeah, I like that they come out hard. Jimmy Hall has done a nice job being able to draw a double team against them. Just the length, size is really good.
That 3 shot clock
is that they're not in awe of UCLA. UCLA has been highly efficient offensively. But they make mistakes as well.
TJ Lee just overpowering that interior defense.
Kent State has to become better at handling the ball and better around the basket.
14-point lead for UCLA. Kent State gets some consistency to their offense. This is fouled on it nearing its end. Sacramento, California. Spiro Beatus, Steve Smith, Lynn Elmore, Roz Gold on Wood A. Our producer Tom Heitz, Lonnie Dale, our director. Rest of our True TV crew. This David versus Goliath matchup between the 3 and the 14 seeds in the South. Isaac Hamilton, first bucket and points of the night to push it back to 14.
Good job. He was cutting, spacing without the basketball. And here's Kent State going right back down to Jimmy Hall.
Golden Flash was 6 of 22 shooting. Only 1 of 7 from the 3. There's Avery unable to connect. Wicked Leaf punishing the ref.
That was impressive the way the big fella was running. Both bigs were out, and they both were vying who can run the fastest lane to catch the basketball to dunk it.
And that tells you something about the Kent State offense. They've got to take better.
Guys, all the attention the ball gets, and rightfully so. Any other program, any other team, TJ would be a bigger star than he is with this program. As Kent State continues to keep coming. It's Jalen Walker's second, making third field goal to give him 7 points.
He's had a nice game. He's coming out and compete. UCLA. A lot of attention, but I think you got to look at how Leaf has played. Those guys, it's going to be Lonzo Ball. They have some big time players. TJ Leaf is a nice looking player.
Walker underneath. Sets it up for Ball. Busting his way out.
But they recognize that they can get something done too.
And Lenny, this is the question that people have with UCLA. As talented as they are offensively, as mesmerizing as they are at that end, are they good enough defensively on the big stage?
Well, that remains to be seen as we are.
Acquitted itself quite nicely. There's TJ Leaf out of the timeout. Scored it through his hands. It's brought the other way by Deon, Edwin, senior. Born in St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. This is Kevin Zappo, a junior. First guards off the bench. In the corner. This is the kid who got hot. I told you about his performance against Siena in the championship final. Shot clock is not reset, so they have to fling it up to the rim.
Changing defenses, giving them some problems.
About a 7-minute mark. Leaf looking at the spin away from the double team. So brilliant with his footwork. Into double digits with 10.
What, a smaller defender, you can't let him spin out of that double team. You got to keep him there.
Well, it's a big fella's problem because the double team came from the middle. So he's got to put his foot on that line and make sure that there's no spin double team. And as the help comes from the middle, there's no room to go anywhere else.
Walker hits on a deep three.
Jalen Walker.
He came to play today. He has 10 points. He's looking very comfortable in his offense for the flashes.
Second three.
He's had more possessions, 32 attempts on the field, but they only shoot 34%. He said it's so efficient, 63% from the field offensively.
It's a long two from Aaron Holiday. Their lead now suddenly balloons to 17 points. UCLA season 28 regular season wins, tied a school record. There's the answer at the other end with Zappo. That's a deep corner three.
Nice ball movement, collapsed the little zone, gave it to Jimmy Hall, and he didn't hold it. Got the basketball out and kicked it around, and Zappo knocked down that three.
Look at Holiday. This kid has been so good for Alford and this team off the bench this season. So 5 straight points for UCLA coming to Holiday. It's a 16-point game. Edwin from Deon. Got it.
Deon.
Rain of threes, the golden flashes. Only down 13.
Kent State for 13 from distance. This is Leaf. Long rebound, Zappo.
I'm getting game, but he's a senior. He's been there all 4 years. He's respected. And actually, he gave the team a locker room speech. He didn't want to go out like that as a senior. And he just wanted to get them to play well in that half. But they ended up going 9-1 the rest of the way and becoming MAC champs. And he said, I guess that speech worked out.
Maybe a future coach, Bryce, but you know, this is such a crazy season that this team had to get to this point. At one point, they were 5-7 in league play as originally the 6th seed in their conference tournament. Had to beat the top 3 seeds in 3 days just to earn a trip to the big dance. As meantime, this UCLA offense continues to hum. Six points for Hamilton.
Looking at the assist total, 11 assists, 20 field goals for UCLA.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Seconds. So Kent State is programmed about 40 miles southeast of Cleveland. Putting together a little a spurt here. To 10. Hamilton offensive rebound. And it's stolen. Edwin. Open floor. Deon coming with the right-handed heat.
Golden flashes confidence.
And their contention coming alive behind their bench. Is unable to return to the game, so he stays in and trying to grit his way through. Looks like he's okay. Boy, you can hear the gasp throughout this arena in Sacramento.
He's hurt. Trying to go through it. See if Steve Alford just wanted to take him out just to get a look.
I think once you take him out, though, that thing cools down.
1 minute to play. Shot clock it out. This is Hall. Extending the clock. Quite a decent look at it, but Goleman was there. Seagull's still trying to work his way through it. 15 to shoot. Hamilton. Offense has gone cold here the last couple of minutes. Now the Golden Flashes can hold for the final shot. Penn State has trailed by as many as 16 points. Sample. Little hesitation to over.
Flashes.
One thing to keep in mind for those that did not watch UCLA regularly this year, obviously a terrific season, 29-4 coming in, a high seed, but weren't quite playing their best basketball over the final couple of weeks. A team that lost in the semis of the Big 12 Conference tournament against Arizona. This is Jimmy Hall dribbling away, pretty little reverse, and Kent State picks up where it left off within 6.
Jimmy Hall, we mentioned he's very nifty around the basket. You know, you talk about old man rules, this is YMCA stuff. You don't get off the floor that high, but you get excellent position.
Hall's got 12 points and 9 rebounds. Just joined us, Penn State now 17 points. This is Hall, senior, another LA kid. Was UCLA's leading scorer last year before the Cavalry came home. Lonzo Ball and TJ Leaf and company. He has been a terrific offensive player over the last season plus. This is Edwin, Walker. Quickly. Got Walker in the corner. Deflected, 5 to shoot. Walker launches. A little bit short. With NCAA March Madness Live. Watch NCAA.com/March Madness or download the app today. Terrific way to keep tabs on the tournament. High definition picture. It's home or on the go. As the second day of the big dance nears completion. Right back down to the place underneath. Jimmy Hall. Incredible run through that That's some pretty impressive games. They beat Texas in late December.
That's a lot of respect. And they're moving the basketball, but I give him a lot of credit. Just what you said, he is not panicking with this double team. He's accepting it, moving the basketball around.
Yeah, I mean, he actually was taking the double team away from the basket so that he can't swing the ball and isolate on the other side.
Alford has been quiet till this point. Alford just 1 field goal. He scored 3 points. Here comes in.
He never got any lift. He got 3 inches off the ground. So I think he took it off the ball.
This is Wood, stiff in middle. Still good man. And Redondo Beach. Before comes Edwin. Weaving his way through tricks. A key cog for Rob Sinderoff. He just had to go to the bench. So he picked up his 3rd foul. Steve, you're right, so much time left. A lot of people were thinking blowout. UCLA would just run roughshod over this team, and that certainly looked to be the case early as they jumped out to that 16-2 lead. So far, Penn State has had other ideas. Hamilton, short rebound Hall.
Double team action in their own defensively. Kent State, the force it.
Walker.
He has some elevation, man. And he showed that he could knock down the three, so you have to come up.
Available tonight. He's still in that walking boot. One less big off the bench that Alford has had plenty at his disposal.
Especially a shot blocker. He's the best shot blocker they have on this team.
This is Golden.
Golden flashes basketball.
Defense a lot. You're going to give up a lot of offensive rebounds.
Charge to De La Rosa. Goleman's free throw now extends to a 7-point lead. And the winner of this game advances to the round of 32 Sunday. And a date with Mick Cronin and that tough Cincinnati Bearcats team. This is Walker. It's his spot. Launches another three. Throw the night for Walker.
I'm a believer.
You're a believer now,
I'm a believer. Walker just sizing it up, lining it up. UCLA nowhere to be found. We're going to play tag today, man.
Shots for the Bruins.
He's not getting any daylight. You see Avery all over.
Ball orchestrates something new. Hamilton right there. That's good.
Outstanding extra pass made by Goleman. It was ball on the penetration to Goleman diagonally, and then that extra pass set it up.
Ball playing with that bruised hip that he sustained towards the end of the first half. Put his way through and put the Bruins to the second round. This is Deon. As March Madness heating up all over the place. This is Jalen Walker coming around a screen. Tipped up in.
I understand. He's showing up. He's only up to tip the ball.
Well, guys, that is a huge turning point. Instead of a potential three-point play, they get nothing out of that possession. They're still down 7. UCLA caught the break with that out-of-bounds play off the elbow of Goleman. Catch another one here. Then they capitalize at this end of the floor. 8 to shoot. Ball from deep. Ball has not scored a point in a long time. It's a 10:34 mark of the first half, as you see right there.
Good hustle and tracking down that ball. Going out now.
He's 4 or 5. That was his first shot. They got to get Bryce Alford going.
Comes Alford, just 1 point to Wish, wide open. So big turning point, that 3-point play taken off the board. UCLA pushes its lead back to 9.
Big character test right now for Kent State. And they pass.
They said, what the grade we get? What grade do we get?
Tell you what.
I mean, they are here to play. They're down 6.
Right, and you know, there's been the unfortunate side of a couple of breaks for UCLA, as Squirrel said, yet they keep coming back. They're not burying their heads.
Walker trying to draw the charge. Runner won't go from Alford, and Hall clears.
Hall told Edwin, let me have this one. I need this rebound. And I like what they're doing, Kent State. They control this pace. They're moving the basketball around, and they're knocking down their threes.
Edwin again. As a father, for everything he's kind of fought through, all the media criticism he's taken, and he's proud of him as a coach with the development that he's shown in his game, certainly aided by the arrival of some other offensive weapons. Here's Goleman, a junior, born in Hungary, unable to complete the 3-point play. So it's an 8-point game with just under 7 minutes gone by in the second half. Which of these two teams will advance to take on Cincinnati? There's Jimmy Hall, the Brooklyn-born big man, with Leaf on his back. Stepping middle, took some contact. No whistle. This is Hamilton. Won't go. Leaf.
It's just fantastic. I think right now the focus for Ball and the Bruins is trying to get some more comfort level from us getting the lead. Give Kent State a lot of credit. They are poised. They are staying in this game.
Golden Flashes have missed 6 of their last 7 shots. This is Zambo. A nice little handoff underneath the Hall.
A little exchange out top, high screen and penetration. And they drew the bigs from UCLA right to the ball.
Hall's got 14 and 14. That's Leaf with a quick answer.
That's great anticipation and exploitation of the mismatch. There's no way in the world Edwin could guard Leaf down low.
How about TJ Leaf this year? Shot 62% from the field. Joined Bill Walton and Lou Alcindor as the only other Bruins to ever shoot 60% over a season. Both of those guys did it 3 times, but what an accomplishment by Leaf, the other freshman sensation.
That's not bad.
Shot clock at 4 seconds here for Kent State. Sampo the inbounder, he goes right to Hall, their best scorer on the run. Well played by Goleman. Run out for Hamilton. No one back. Easy two-handed flush.
That's just a mental error right there to allow a breakaway. Nobody back. Nobody at the top of the field for Kent State.
Great job by Alonzo Ball being able to close out, but Jalen Walker still knocks it down.
Walker's got 20. Look how quickly Ball gets back. Inexcusable after a made field goal, as they've been beaten on successive trips down the floor. Flash is back.
He just has a great court awareness, understanding the game. It's not to fall again in the hip. You saw that score. He gathered himself and made sure he came down. You ought to see UCLA post him up a little bit more as well, because in the game.
So Goleman called for the foul. It's his second. Here's Walker. Second-year kid out of Detroit. Zappo. Straight up. A couple of fakes and somehow gets it to drop off the ice.
He's clearing out space. He has a good feel and able to go through contact and also being able to use his pump fakes as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got long arms, so that length helps him a lot. But utilizing the pump fakes, getting in.
Catching the signals right now. This is some kind of play going right back to Hall down on the block.
Jimmy Hall, 16 points, 15 rebounds. Ball looking his direction this time as they turn it over. Holiday, right to the rack.
I love his game. Strong, compact,
and fearless.
Holiday, the sophomore out of Campbell Hall in North Hollywood, into double digits with 10.
Their feed Hall.
Hall likes the matchup against Welsh. Alford comes to double. Andrews pass with 5 to shoot. Finds his opening.
But Steve, you know why they're feeding Hall? Because he is the guy that forces that defense to adjust. If they come in double, if they start to collapse, he's finding open guys. And then, obviously, catch UCLA in rotation and exploit the open. That's why he's got to get the touch.
And the rotation has not been good for the Bruins out of the double team. Slow, not closing out well.
Here's Alford again, just 1 field goal if you've just joined us. Out to Holiday, and a ball deep 3.
Good job by UCLA exploiting their big guys down on the post.
High pass, Hall somehow taps it. Second shot over the shoulder.
That's a good feel. This one was the long arms and also being able to use his back to his defender.
Use that rim to shield the shot block too.
Hall is putting together some kind of stat line. 18 points, 15 rebounds.
He sits. This is a chance for UCLA to break this one wide open.
Well, Leaf meantime comes up empty on that trip. So a 10-point game with under 8 minutes left. The winner of this game advances to take on Mick Cronin and Cincinnati here in a second-round matchup on Sunday night.
Now that's something I didn't think about. Taking Hall out of there opens up the middle and gives more of an opportunity.
Has been defensively for them, offensive rebounding the basketball. Glass with their size.
Here's a game reset as Hall sees that mid-range shot rim out. Come up in the final 6 minutes. Penn State hoping for one last push.
They've got to dig deep right now. I'm sure they're a winded bunch.
This is Welsh. Walker will be in studio. They'll have all the highlights, get you caught up around the country. Inside March Madness presented by Deon, only on True TV. So Thomas Welsh, the junior, 90% free throw shooter. Stands to a 15-point UCLA lead.
It's danger time right now. We see Penn State come back, make runs, get close.
Unfortunate exit for him at Indiana. Resulting in a 30-minute penalty. At least for a moment where he would end up. And so back as a head coach. Brought back by Gino Ford initially in 2008 for the then head coach of Penn State. What a job by Sid Roth and his staff to get the Golden Flashes back into the tournament. Gentlemen, UCLA has not missed a shot in better than 6 minutes.
I love the execution on that play. When Welsh at the high post, have him down screening for Alford. You had the help there. Also, you're trying to watch out the double team to keep Paul out of foul trouble. Broken play with all the movement.
Hall going right over the top of Welsh. 20 points, 15 rebounds for the senior out of Brooklyn. Maybe just too much from this UCLA offense.
The three-point shooting of Alford. The defense went back and forth. Alford knocks this one down. And I think that may be a wrap, Lynn.
Yeah, I mean, on that last play that we saw, it was also a mental error by Kent State, and that's what happened.
12-2 UCLA run. As they are now just 4 and change away from what would be a very interesting matchup against Cincinnati. Thomas Welsh builds on his point total. Everything working tonight offensively. As UCLA shooting 63% in this game from the field. Incredible. 16-2 run over the last 3.5.
I'm looking out on the floor. I mean, you see Aaron Holiday. He's got 2 brothers playing in the NBA. Edwin Hamilton. You know, he's got 2 brothers who are college stars that are playing professionally. I wonder what kind of backyard basketball these guys are playing. That would be competitive.
Maybe no program in the country currently has this kind of a pedigree. Will steamroll its way into the second round. I'll tell you what, the final score will not indicate just how much the Fuzz was a single-digit game well into the second half. As Ball gets a nice ovation.
I mean, they showed some resolve. They came out and competed. I thought Walker really set the tone. And you see Jimmy Hall being a guy that could be able to have a guy that can throw it into and draw a double team. But they played hard.
Mick Cronin.
Look at UCLA, 24 assists. I mean, you talk about efficiency. And even without Lonzo Ball pulling the trigger. As I said, you got Aaron Holiday, who's an outstanding point guard as well. But you're right. The thing that I think is going to challenge Cincinnati more than anything is the size.
Take a page from Kent State. They were smaller, but they got on the glass. They have 13 offensive rebounds. It's going to be, for them, UCLA, if they can use their height by boxing out and limited teams to one shot, it'll be an easy roll for them. But if not, Cincinnati has some guys that can come out and rebound that basketball.
Oh, that's no question. They're going to battle.
Come up on the final 2 minutes. This is Holiday. Leaf calling for it. Hamilton extra Virginia and Notre Dame in Buffalo. Then at 5 Eastern, TNT will have the NCAA Infinity Tip-Off Show. 8 games across CBS, TBS over 12 hours tomorrow. TJ Leaf's night is over.
He had a nice night of as well, 23 points.
It was pretty good. 8 of 12 shooting, 6 rebounds. He does a little bit of everything for Steve Alford. Jalen Walker never want to go meekly into the night.
No, not at all.
He didn't get the memo that this game is over, man.
Same focus.
He's still battling.
Guys, just an amazing stat. UCLA has not missed a shot in over 12 minutes. Boy, that broadcaster's jinx is amazing.
Spiro,
Edwin.
don't compliment me on the internet. Don't say I walk across the street nicely because I have to look for that bus.
Not the first time I've been called a mush. 85-78, final 70 seconds. What has been such an entertaining day in Sacramento. There's Gigi Goleman.
Gigi Goleman.
And now Steve Alford wanting to empty his bench.